sitting here in the middle of a storm, pretty bad storm. Some trucks decided to leave, and that right there is the freeway entrance. See that truck? He just left. He got stuck pulling out of the parking lot and going up onto the freeway. Now he has to back all the way back down because there is no getting on that interstate. It's frozen over. I was thinking this guy was getting ready to pull out, but I think he's seen what's going on up there and he's backing right in. Don't know what that guy's gonna do. He's gonna have to back all the way back down and come back in this parking lot because nobody's going nowhere. I'll just let the camera run. Let me turn my windshield wipers on. Let's watch him. Slowly backing up. Funness of winter storms. I try and avoid them if possible, but this trip out here to Portland, it was pretty much impossible. It was snowing the whole way out through Wyoming and Montana, started in South Dakota, and then when I got into Washington State, it wasn't looking too bad. As I got loaded for a load heading back to Tampa, Florida, there was an advisory that came across all my devices. A second storm was approaching, and it was going to stretch from Oregon all the way over to New York, the entire United States. And check this out. Look who made it off the freeway and back into the parking lot. Not this one, that one. He was the one that was stuck up on the freeway on-ramp, coming back to find parking again. That's right. Park that truck. Park it good. So if my company does decide to watch my videos and they go, and I try and tell them, hey, I'm parking because it's not safe out there. If anybody at the company's watching, believe me, it's not safe out there. So you can make as much fun as you want. Look at, you're from Florida. It's really not that bad. It is that bad because I know that truck, I think that's a Simon. He's going to park right beside me. Aren't they from Salt Lake City? He couldn't do it. He's from Salt Lake City. Here he comes. Here he comes. I don't know why he tried to leave in the first place. There he is. He couldn't make it. I'm definitely keeping my butt right here. He just did the signal that it like that, which means his tires were spinning. That was on the freeway. That was on the on-ramp. He couldn't get up the hill. So there's no way. There's no way I'm going anywhere. What that means, I could show you how I upload videos in the middle of nowhere like this and why certain devices are better than others. Let me show you. This is right here. That's an iPhone 7 Plus. I have to use the web browser to upload YouTube videos because it won't let you upload YouTube videos through your LTE service. For some reason, I don't know why iOS does that. So I actually have to go to the web browser, go to YouTube, just to upload the video. I'm uploading a 3-minute video of me being stuck here. Oh, let's get out. And here on this other device, which is a Samsung S7 Edge, I'm actually uploading through LTE. You could do that with Android. You just can't do it with iOS. Why not? You know what? let me give you my honest opinion after using iOS now for about 3 weeks. Well, not as my daily driver. I cannot use an Apple phone as a daily driver. It doesn't do what I need. Usually, when you get a device, you get devices to make your life a little bit easier. I was hoping, from what everybody said about Apple phones, that an Apple phone might even make my life a little bit easier than the Android devices do. Not true. It's more of a headache to do everything. I mean, for like the owner of my company, I was talking to him the other day when I was at the yard, which you'll see in another video. And a lot of the employees there use Apple devices. And I had questions, hoping that they could answer them, like how do you upload video games or stuff like that over 100 megabits or megabytes. I know there's a difference. With over LTE. He goes, well, you can't do that. And I go, he said there's no way around it. You can't do it. You have to be connected to Wi-Fi. And I said, well, what about videos? How come I can't upload high quality videos or just videos over 15 minutes onto YouTube? He said, I have no idea. And I told him, I said, this is the worst phone I've ever had. And he said, that's weird because I think it's the best phone I ever had. That's what he said. But I wish people like that would tell me why. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me. I wish people like that would tell me what makes an Apple phone the best phone they've ever had. Because for me, in my use cases, it actually makes my life harder. Instead of just using applications like YouTube to upload your videos, you can't do it. You have to use the web browser to upload high quality videos over LTE. And it's impossible to do any video games or any updates. Oh, that was something else. The updates for iOS. The phone is saying phone has not updated. What do they call that? It told me that this morning. It backed up. Your phone has not backed up in a week. Please plug in and connect to a Wi-Fi. Why do I need to plug in and connect to Wi-Fi to back up my phone? Why doesn't it just do it over cellular service like all my other devices do? I don't get it. So Apple phones, if you're an Android user, switch, or even a Windows user, switching to iOS, I wouldn't advise it. They don't do a lot of things. Whereas every other phone does everything, iOS is very limited. But the 4K camera, a lot of people are saying it's like the third best. That the Google Pixel's number 1 and the Samsung S7 Edge is number 2. LG is right up in there, and then comes the iPhone camera. The iPhone camera is actually pretty good. My Samsung S7 is better, but not by much. The iPhone 7 Plus does have a very good camera. But what good does it do if you have to find Wi-Fi somewhere, to upload your videos? But if you do have Wi-Fi and you have Wi-Fi all the time, maybe you're in an office or something like that, the iPhone wouldn't be bad. But for someone like me that travels a lot, it was not a good option. I probably should have took it back within the 14-day grace period and picked up the LG V20, which I still might get that phone also to test it out. But there's no getting rid of the iPhone now. I've had it over 14 days. All right. Well, I babbled enough. I'm just getting cabin fever. It seems like I've just been stuck in parking lots after parking lots after parking lots lately because of these snowstorms. I just want to go. I just want to get up to 65, 70 miles an hour and just travel down the freeway like normal. It really does suck. Just driving 25 miles an hour here and there, driving for 15 or 20 miles, having to pull over to relieve some of the stress because you're so tense. I just want to go. Can't do it.